Hi, welcome back friend. Here in this lesson, you're going to learn about radial and graduated filters in Lightroom. So let's get started. So in the basic panel, you got different tools such as crop overlay, you got a spot removal tool, then you got a graduated filter and the radial filter. So let's use the graduated filter first. So when you add a graduated filter to your photo, it will divide the photo into two different segments, one with the darkened part and one which has been highlighted. So you can divide your image into these two segments. You can always increase the spacing on between these two segments. If you want a clear, a sharp edge, sharp boundary, you can make it thin. And if you want to add some feather kind of stuff, you can add some spacing. So it will have a slight change of a continuous change of intensity or the highlights. So this will emphasize your image, a particular segment of your image. So you can apply this graduated filter to add an emphasis. So here we have a ship floating on the sea and we want to highlight only the ship and its shadow. We want to make other segments of the image a little bit dull or where the human attention don't fall. So there are two ways of achieving the same thing. You can use the gradual filter that I've used, or you can use the radial filter. So radial filter is similar to gradual filter, but it won't divide in a circle. So there would be some part that is within the circle and outside the circle. So in the radial filter, you got the center part of the filter as not highlighted in the darkened section. So if you want to make something dark, you can use this filter, or you can invert it. With the properties, you got this invert option, which will invert the effect. So if you want to highlight something within the circle, you can use the invert and it will make outside world a dull. But here it would be useful because we want to have the shadow of the ship emphasized as well. So the darkened part would be useful, and we want other segment of the image to be faded out. And then you can use the spot removal tool to duplicate the similar image. The spot removal tool helps you to remove a particular section from the image where it will replicate the segment just next to it. So here when you click something somewhere on the screen, it will copy pixels left or right towards the selected area. So it is very useful to remove unwanted segments of the screen, but it can be used to create a collage or other effect as well. So these are the three basic filters that you can use to enhance your image. Keep learning and keep moving ahead.